Need to create multiple AI tools from a GitHub client, but want to keep your argument descriptions consistent and avoid repeating yourself. You'll see how to define reusable argument patterns once, then apply them across multiple tools. We'll wrap GitHub client methods like getRepository, getIssue, and getPullRequest while sharing common argument configurations, keeping everything dry and maintainable. From FastMCP, import FastMCP. From FastMCP tools, import tool. From FastMCP tools tool transform, import ArgTransform. MCP equals FastMCP, GitHub tools. Hash define reusable argument patterns. Owner ARG equals ArgTransform. Description equals the repository owner. Repo ARG equals ArgTransform. Description equals the repository name. Limit ARG equals ArgTransform. Description equals maximum number of items to return. Hide error equals ArgTransform. Hide equals true. Default equals true. Def create GitHub tools, client. Create tools from GitHub client methods with shared argument patterns. Owner repo args equals. Owner ARG. Repo ARG. Error args equals. Error on not found. Hide error. Return. Tool from tool. Tool equals tool. From function fn equals client. Get repository. Description equals get basic information about a GitHub repository. Transform args equals asterisk owner repo args. Asterisk error args. Tool from tool. Tool equals tool. From function fn equals client. Get issue. Description equals get a specific issue from a repository. Transform args equals owner repo args. Issue number. ArgTransform. Description equals the issue number. Limit comments. Limit ARG. Error args. Tool from tool. Tool equals tool. From function fn equals client. Get pull request. Description equals get a specific pull request from a repository. Transform args equals owner repo args. Pull request number. ArgTransform. Description equals the PR number. Limit comments. Limit ARG. Error args. Hash add all tools to the server. For tool in create GitHub tools, GitHub client. MCP, add tool. This demonstrates the tool transformation pattern, a declarative approach for adapting existing functions into AI-ready interfaces. The pattern treats tools as composable layers, where you wrap raw functionality with metadata, argument transformations, and behavior modifications without altering the original implementation. What makes this distinctive is its separation of interface concerns from business logic, letting you tailor tools for specific contexts while keeping the core logic intact. The pattern works by creating transformation pipelines that progressively refine tools. You start with base functionality, like GitHub client methods, then apply declarative transformations to adjust argument schemas, hide internal parameters, or add validation layers. Each transformation step produces a new tool instance that inherits behavior from its parent while adding its own modifications, enabling a clean, layered architecture. This composability means you can build complex tooling systems from simple, reusable components. This approach solves the problem of interface mismatch between raw APIs and AI consumers. Instead of writing boilerplate wrappers for every client method, you define reusable transformation rules that standardize arguments, hide implementation details, and add domain-specific context. The pattern shines when integrating third-party APIs or legacy systems, where you need to present clean, consistent interfaces to AI agents while preserving the underlying functionality. The trade-off is a slight runtime overhead from the transformation layers, but the maintainability benefits typically outweigh this cost. Let's break it down. From FastMCP, import FastMCP. From FastMCP tools, import tool. From FastMCP tools tool transform, import ArgTransform. Imports the core FastMCP components for building AI callable tools. FastMCP is the server class that exposes Python functions as tools, while tool wraps individual functions with metadata. ArgTransform standardizes argument handling across tools, ensuring consistent schemas. MCP equals FastMCP, GitHub tools. Initializes the FastMCP server instance named GitHub tools. This is the central orchestrator that will register, manage, and expose all our GitHub API tools to AI models. The name appears in tool listings and helps identify this specific toolset. Owner ARG equals ArgTransform. Description equals the repository owner. Repo ARG equals ArgTransform. Description equals the repository name. These define reusable argument schemas for GitHub API parameters. The pattern eliminates duplication across multiple tool definitions, ensuring consistent descriptions for owner and repo fields throughout the toolset. This is the dry approach to argument configuration in FastMCP. Def create GitHub tools, client. Create tools from GitHub client methods with shared argument patterns. This function centralizes GitHub tool creation, eliminating repetitive argument definitions across multiple API endpoints. It takes a GitHub client and returns a standardized list of AI callable tools, each configured with consistent argument patterns for owner, repo, and error handling. The pattern ensures maintainability, change argument definitions once here, and all tools inherit the updates. Owner repo args equals owner ARG. This defines a reusable argument pattern for GitHub repository operations. The owner repo args dictionary standardizes the owner and repo parameters across multiple tools, eliminating duplication and ensuring consistent behavior. It's the dry pattern applied to tool configuration. Error args equals error on not found, hide error. This defines a reusable error handling configuration. By setting error on not found to hide error, it suppresses not found exceptions across all tools, ensuring cleaner AI interactions when resources don't exist. The pattern centralizes error behavior, eliminating repetitive argument definitions in each tool. Return tool from tool. This builds AI callable tools by wrapping GitHub client methods. The tool from tool pattern creates a new tool instance from an existing one, allowing argument transformation while preserving the original function's core behavior. Each tool gets standardized arguments, like owner repo and consistent error handling, ensuring predictable behavior across all GitHub operations. Hash add all tools to the server. For tool and create GitHub tools, GitHub client. MCP, add tool. This iterates through the generated GitHub tools and registers each with the FastMCP server. The MCP, add tool, method exposes the functions to AI models, making them callable as tools. This is the final step that connects your Python functions to the AI interface. Tool transformation pattern. FastMCP's ArgTransform and from tool create reusable API wrappers by treating client methods as annotation layers, not implementations. Hidden arguments with defaults automatically handle internal client parameters without exposing them to the LLM. The pattern scales from single methods to entire SDKs while maintaining consistent argument documentation.
The argument that disappears from the schema. becomes the argument that never needs explaining.